Hi, it's Heather, and today we have a 20-minute non-weight bearing yoga routine aimed at moving a little faster and trying to keep the heart rate up. So we won't really be able to replicate sprinting or running, but at least hopefully this provides a small amount of cardio and keeps you fit and motivated during your injury. This is non-weight bearing, but if any of the moves or kneeling bothers your injury, please discontinue and wait till you're a little further along in the recovery, and I hope you enjoy the workout. We'll begin on the knees on either a folded up yoga mat or towel for cushioning. Extend through the crown of the head. We'll begin by inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, lowering the body down towards the heels as much as is comfortable. Inhaling up, exhaling down at your own pace. I can't come all the way down onto the heels without putting too much pressure on the bad foot. But if you can comfortably make it all the way down to your heels, you can go ahead and do that. We're going to approximately 50. Anytime you need to, just take a break and rejoin us when you're ready. So here we're starting to warm up quadriceps, core area, low back, shoulders, and starting to increase the heart rate. And after probably a lot of sitting, it should feel nice to start to get some movement and circulation through the body. And release, come right onto hands and knees, again keeping your knee cushioning. On all fours, we'll extend the right leg back, left arm forward. And then on an exhale, bring the limbs into center and inhale out to the side. And we're going to pulse like doing that quickly. Exhale, limbs in, inhale to the side, forward and side in. We're doing 10 of these. You'll most likely feel the glutes working here, obliques. Again, you can go at your own pace, just make sure the inhales and exhales are linked with the movements. And we will come back to center and change sides. So left leg up, left leg back, right arm forward. Exhale, limbs in, inhale out to the side. Exhale back in, and then on your own pace. Exhaling in, alternating forward, in, side, in. And back to center. Coming back up onto the knees. Arms extend out to the side. And we will inhale, arms up, exhale back to 90 degrees. And we'll be doing 50 of these. Just going to get a lot of energy through the shoulders. And the breaths can be a little shorter and lighter here. Keep reaching long through the spine. Low back's in a neutral position, so you're not pressing the stomach forward. 5 push-ups. Hands a little wider than the mat. Right leg up. Inhale and exhale down as much as is comfortable for you. You can just come down an inch. You can bring the chin all the way down to the mat. We'll be doing 10 of these. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And changing sides. First we'll come up, pressing, interlace and press the arms up. Counter pose. Back to hands and knees, left leg up, hands a little wider than the mat. Inhaling up and exhaling down. This is just a short routine today, but a lower body injury can be a great time to focus on upper body strength instead, especially if you're used to running and biking and stuff like that a lot. Again, you can keep that right foot off the mat and coming back to center onto the knees again. So we'll have both arms forward, palms facing out. Inhaling the arms up, exhale down to 90 degrees. Again, we'll be doing this 50 times, a little shorter and faster. So the elbows will be straight but not locked. It's feeling good to feel the body enlivening after what's probably a lot of sedentary time, especially in the beginning. And release the arms. Bringing the left arm down, right leg extends straight, and then bringing the right leg off the ground. We're going to bring that foot forward like a kick, and then back. Inhale straight, exhale forward. Inhale straight, exhaling. And ideally you're keeping the leg on the same level. You can see I can't quite keep it all the way up. This one is a lot of work for that glute. So just do your best to make sure you have your balance. And then we'll hold for 5 with the foot forward and a kick. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. We'll change to the other side, coming up. Now bringing the right arm down, left leg up. Now we'll bring that left leg forward like a kick. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling forward. And ideally on the same plane, but I'm not quite able to do that. And then holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, coming back to center on the knees. We're going to be coming up and down a little faster than the beginning. So without the arms, real quick and light. Inhale up, exhale down. Feeling some energy through the quads. Again, hopefully the heart rate increasing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to center. We'll just pulse back slightly, bringing the arms up, feeling the power through the quads. And exhale, coming back down onto hands and knees. You'll probably want your knee cushion to stay under the knees. And on an inhale, we are going to bring the right knee towards the right elbow, and exhale, swing it all the way around to touch down on the other side of the left knee. Inhaling to the knee to the elbow, exhaling all the way around. And it seems like my cat always knows how just to be in the way, so I'll have to try to work over her. And you want to crunch that side waist forward. We're using our obliques here. This is one I like because it's both a core strengthener and a hip opener. Sort of a nice opening motion for the hips here. Try to press through the whole hand so you're not jamming all the way through the wrist. Great, and then changing sides, hands and knees. And we'll do the same thing. Left knee to left elbow, and then putting it down on the ground on the other side of the right knee. Inhaling left knee to left elbow, exhaling around, touching down. It's okay if you can't literally touch the elbow, you're just bringing it forward, crunching it in, really activating your obliques. Back to center, hands and knees, and pressing back into downward facing dog. So your bad leg, you'll just kind of keep that limp. I have mine bent. If you're partially weight bearing, you can kind of press down through that heel, but if you're non-weight bearing, you just want to have it hanging out there. Exhale down onto hands and knees. Underneath the low back, legs straight up in the air for bringing your exhaling the legs down, but don't actually touch the heels, inhaling up. So coming down that you're almost touching the floor with your heels, but not quite. You're pressing your lower back into the mat. Try to keep the neck relaxed. Holding the legs out, hovering above the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Your feet can just rest gently on the floor. And rock the neck from side to side if it's tight. We'll make our way into side plank. So we will come onto one side of the body. You want to make sure that the bad leg is just hanging out doing nothing. So your good foot, you'll be ready to press that into the floor. Make sure the other leg's relaxed. I kind of have mine just behind me. Pressing into the floor through the good foot and the arm. Inhaling up to side plank. So you want to really be reaching through the lower waist, extending the bicep of the standing arm out. You're going to be here for 10 deep breaths. You can also do this one on your forearm if your wrist has any pain. Exhaling down, changing sides, coming down to your side. Make sure that the good foot is going to be doing all the work. The other foot's just hanging out limply, pressing into the good foot and good arm, or bottom arm. Reaching up as high as you can get the hip, so you're kind of making almost like a C shape on your bottom waist. Looking up unless it hurts the neck, and then you can look down. 10 deep breaths. Exhale, coming down. Back onto lying on the mat on your back. Bring the arms overhead, stretch the arms and legs away from each other. Exhale, knees and elbows come together. You can stay with this, or if you're feeling okay, bring the head off the mat. It's almost like we're kind of coming into going in between crow and handstand. Don't let your heels touch down like before. We're keeping them just hovering off the mat. Inhale, expand. Exhaling back together. We'll rock up to Navasana, boat. So you want to be up on your sitting bones, arms extended forward, and just the legs as high as you can get them. It's more important to keep the low back strong. Lowering down for Ardha Navasana, half boat. The shoulders and the feet stay off the ground. Inhaling back up, Navasana, flat back. It's okay again if the feet are getting a little closer towards the ground. Coming down into Ardha Navasana again on the next exhale. Inhaling back up for full Navasana. Holding here, keeping a long spine. And exhale, we'll release and come onto the stomach this time for a back body strengthening sequence. So we'll press the hands into the ground. Inhaling, coming up for Cobra, exhaling down, and at your own pace. You can come up as high as feels comfortable, but you want to keep the pelvis on the ground the whole time. So we're not coming into up dog, keeping the pelvis rooted. Try to keep the shoulders down when you come up. We're flowing Bhujangasana. Stay up, again pull the shoulders down and back, looking up to complete the curve of your spine, pressing through the whole hand and exhaling down. Bring the right arm forward, left leg up, pelvis pressing into the ground, looking forward, and then mid-air transition, left arm forward, right leg up. So we have the alternate arm and legs up in a flowing Shalabhasana sequence, mid-air transition. So right arm forward, left leg up. We're going to keep flowing back and forth. Mid-air transition, left arm and right leg hovering up. So ideally you're trying to keep the head off the ground, changing sides. But you can put the neck or forehead down anytime that if the neck is straight. Changing sides again. Transition, so right arm is forward, left leg up. Transition, and around now it can get difficult, but as long as you're not in any serious pain, try to keep going. Mid-air transition, right arm, left leg flowing. This is so good for your whole back body, your posture. Transition, left arm, right leg up. Learned the sequence from Brian Kest. Nice, transition, right arm, left leg up. Try to keep the limbs pulling as high as you can. Transition, left arm, right leg up, and release. Good job. And the back should feel like jelly now. You can rock the hips side to side. And then coming into full Shalabhasana, so lifting the shoulders and feet up. Arms out to the sides, looking forward. And then arms all the way forward. So really go for it here. This is so strengthening for your back body. And exhaling down. So come into Dhanurasana bow, either the modified or full version. So bend the knees. At the beginning, it really hurt if I tried to grab onto my cast. So if you're at that phase, you can just grab onto one foot and have the other leg bent. Or if now I can grab onto it and it's fine, you can grab onto both legs, spreading the shoulders. Exhale, release, back down onto the mat. Up to a couple closing postures. Wide leg forward bend. So for a lot of people, you're just going to be upright. You may even want to have your fists behind you. Toes in line with the knees pointed up. A nice straight spine. And coming down just as far as is comfortable for you. Again, you want to underdo it than overdo it. Only coming to about 80% of your flexibility. Now coming on to the back, come into reclining pigeon, cross the right foot over the left knee, interlace the hands behind the left knee, a couple breaths here, releasing the hips, and changing side, left foot on right knee, interlacing the fingers behind the knee. And then releasing the legs. And we'll straighten the left leg, right leg on the floor, interlacing the hands behind the left knee. The knee doesn't have to be all the way straight. And then we'll change sides. Right leg extended up, left leg along the floor, hands interlaced behind the right knee. Most of us won't get the leg all the way straight. And we'll release now into a brief Shavasana, resting pose. So the arms can come out to the sides about a foot away. Legs can be straight or bent. And hopefully your body is feeling a little more alive, circulation flowing through it. And let the body just absorb everything we've done here. Slowly bringing some movement back to the body, coming out of Shavasana.